Hey campers, it's Jessica. I'm here to talk about the respiratory blend and the oil of the day, which is Breathe. Very excited to talk about this one. It's got laurel leaf, lemon, cardamom, eucalyptus, peppermint, which is very uplifting, which is a double win with this one. Melaleuca. It helps open up those airways. It can help you, with those seasonal threats. If you live in Texas, you understand seasonal threats, especially. And then it can help you promote a good night's sleep. My favorite way to use it is in a diffuser like this. Fill it up with water, put a few drops of Breathe in there, and you're good to go. Before Breathe, I didn't know what I was going to do with my other half. We'd been living together for 2.5 years, and I was introduced to oils about 2 years ago. He is a snorer, and when I mean snore, I mean he sounds like a freight train, guys. It's not a cute little snore, it is literally a freight train, and I'm not exaggerating. I was to the point where one of us was sleeping on the couch, or I was going to kill him. And I mean, I was going to kill him. I couldn't sleep at all. So, we started diffusing it at night, and it has saved our relationship, and it's probably saved his life too. That's one of our favorite ways to use it. You can also do straight from the bottle. Just inhale it like that. Put a couple of drops in your hand, or one drop, either way. Rub your hands together, and you're your own personal diffuser. You can put it on your chest with the Breathe Vapor Stick, which I came out with about 2 conventions ago. Or you can use it in a roller bottle, or the touch bottle like doTERRA put out 2 years ago as well. Those are great. Those are very convenient, especially if you have kids. You can just roll it on their chest, roll it on the bottom of their feet, and you're good to go. Or you can use them in the Breathe drops. We use Breathe drops every day at work. I'm a teller. I'm a bank teller, and I'm talking to people all the time. My throat gets itchy and scratchy, and, I pop one in my mouth and I'm good to go. I use them before a presentation, before I record a video, like for oil camp, like today. I will, use them before I go for a run, before I go to the gym, just to help open up those airways, or if I'm, coming down with something, open up those airways, help me breathe, and just clear those nasal passages. It's amazing to use these Breathe drops. I keep them in my drawer, and my coworkers come up to me like, hey, can you hook me up with some of the magical drops? I'm like, sure, I'll give you some of my drops, because they're just so powerful. We talk to people all day long, so it'll help, just soothe that throat, soothe those airways. But I do have to go back to my favorite thing, which is this Breathe Vapor Stick. I keep this in my gym bag, I keep it in my softball bag, I keep it in my car, in my purse, I keep it everywhere. Literally everywhere. I go to the gym, I put it on. I'll be sitting on a machine lifting, and somebody will interrupt me and be like, hey, what are you wearing? I couldn't breathe before you walked over here. Can you help me out? And I'm like, yeah. Walk over to my my gym bag, and I roll this on. I'm like, here, roll this on your chest, and instantly they're like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, it's magic in a bottle, guys. I'm a runner. I play softball. I go to the gym. I don't breathe. I don't know why, but I just don't breathe when I exercise. So I'm constantly putting this on, because it just helps open up those airways. It just helps me breathe. So it's a great thing to keep on hand. It's great for kids too. I've got a lot of parents on my softball team. I'm not a parent myself, but I have a lot of parents on my softball team. And, we play in the spring and the fall sometimes. Their kids come up to them, their nose is stopped up, they can't breathe, and they're like, hey, can I use your Breathe? So I'll whip this out, the kid puts it on their chest, and it's like instantaneously it works. I've yet to meet a person in my 2 years of doing oils tell me that Breathe does not work. It's such a powerful oil. I love sharing Breathe, because it was one of the first oils that I was introduced to by my sister-in-law. At 21 years old, they told me they couldn't do anything with my seasonal threats. We had tried everything that the doctor could think of, and they're like, you just kind of have to deal with it. And, living in Texas when it's 90 degrees one day and 45 the next, I didn't want to just deal with it at 21. I was like, I'm not living with this for the rest of my life. I'm not going to suffer for the rest of my life. So When my sister-in-law introduced me and I used it, I was sold. I was absolutely sold. Breathe has just been a game changer. We keep some of it on hand for us, for our family members, because a lot of our family members use it too. It's been a game changer, and I'm so glad that I got to talk to you guys about it today, because it's one of the oils that I keep near and dear to my heart. Like it was one of the first oils that I had used. So it's a very, very sentimental oil to me, and it's very important in our household. From the train that sleeps next to me, to me going to the gym and opening up those airways, to the seasonal threats that I've fought with since I was a little girl, because I've lived in Texas all my life. It's been a game changer, and I hope that you've learned that it can be a game changer in your household too. Thanks for watching today, guys, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!